Welcome or welcome back to UTech Exam Prep. And for today's video, we're going to be doing this question right here. So take a minute, pause the video here, and see if you can do it yourselves. Okay, so hopefully by now, you've at least had time to read the question. So let's just go through the main things that the question is trying to get us to do. Well, the problem here is that customer data is not recorded for some of the event because of the fact that whenever the company upgrades a database, the Lambda functions to fail to establish the database connection until the update is complete. So we need something that can solve this problem. So let's go through the options here. Option A uses an Amazon RDS proxy to sit between the Lambda function and the database for connection. An RDS proxy is very good for making a connection easier, more secure, and it is also very reusable. But the problem with this is that it doesn't really work for this scenario because no matter how easy your connection is, you cannot connect to a database while it's updating. So this option just does not work. For option B, we're increasing the runtime for the Lambda function to the maximum, or in other words, 15 minutes. And we create a retry mechanism in the code that stores the customer data in the database. So what this is basically doing is that every time we get an error where we can't connect, we just retry it. So technically, the data is never getting lost because you just keep on retrying. The problem with this, of course, it is very operationally heavy because you're constantly making new Lambda functions. You could get upwards of hundreds, maybe even thousands of Lambda functions just running. And that is, of course, not great. For option C, we persist the customer data to Lambda local storage. Now, this should already be a red flag to you because Lambda local storage will stop when the Lambda function stops. And as we know, the maximum runtime for a Lambda function is 15 minutes, whereas a database update usually takes hours. So C is not going to work, which leaves us with option D, which stores the customer data in an Amazon Simple Queue Service, SQS. And this is very great because a queue service is a very good cheap way that is uninterruptible and can last for a few hours for you to store data temporarily. And we are also creating a new Lambda function that pulls the queue and stores the customer data in the database, which of course after you're done updating you can do. So option D is overall just a great option. So that is it for this question. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.